Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX on an exercise bike. I always want to say on maddening difficulty. I guess the difficulty is always maddening. So let me just try and do some cable management. Okay, I guess that'll have to do. Yeah. So this is an evening episode, it's a drinking episode. I'm on the bike just for a little bit of a pootle around. There's no beers, it's straight into the red wine. So, there's a reasonable chance that the alcohol levels will fall off a cliff with this stuff. It's a home-brewed wine. And, it's very hard to ascertain the strength of any one glass, but I have a nasty habit of being absolutely fine and then not. Anyway, right, so I think we already got our goods, didn't we? Right, so yeah, so Zidane, that's his name, had gone off to Burmecia. Yeah, reasonable. And we were heading back to Alexandria to try and convince Queen Brahma to not be a maniac. Again, compare that to the equivalent scene in 7. Oh, and we're back here. Right, so these bits will be that little bit harder because we do not have the fourth part of it. You can see the space there where they're meant to run between Vivi and that. I wish I'd called her Garnet then, because if we're not going to have Quenya is the name of, I think, the name. Huh? Where is Burmecia? Is it this? Right, quick check that everybody has got. Oh yeah, we won't be all nice stuff. Right, okay. Burmecia, the city where it always rains, which is a design choice. Yeah. Again, space for the fourth party member. This is entirely the time for it. See if they have any sort. Oh yeah. Doesn't really matter on Zidane, but. Just Ether. Oh, that's good. This is Vivi though, this is a problem. See, I'm sure we'll get to a 10 before So I was playing, of all things, I played a different game yesterday. I don't do it on the channel. I played Football Manager. Why did I play Football Manager? I think that feels you. Because I wanted to play something that was fun, and. What does that say about Final Fantasy IX? That I wanted to play an enjoyable game, so I didn't play this. I wonder what it is that gives her the appeal on that. As soon as I've started playing, we're now nearly 9 minutes in, or less than 10 minutes, put it another way. And I'm already like, oh yeah, this. Well, he's got bright eyes, so maybe that'll help something. It's like the system is okay. But yeah, the way it's kind of implemented is not. Right, what gave bright eyes? Feather hat. Okay, headgear. Have a look at your abilities here. Gonna guess them. It's like the magic hammer situation there. on the previous 2 fights ago. It can be a risky business, but just in case it's got something of use. High potion, don't care about. Oh, the fact it has soft makes me nervous. The soft is like that. Vivi with the damage. Yeah, gradual petrify. So we're going to have to kill it before this takes hold, which we should do, given the... yeah, we just did. Oh right, I think I remember. Great, another potion. Put it with the others. This way. Soft. So, oh, I've not seen a mimic before. No. Wrong damn thing. The animation looks slightly scary, but it's okay. Right, do you have anything? Antidote. High potion. Just antidote. Oh, you son. All of them. Not sure what that call meant. Freya got cover. Very good. I still get the chest. Right, what gave the cover? Linunculus. Good killer. I think that will be more useful than Dragon Killer. That is my guess. Hello? Okay, so we don't... Right. Not sure what the mechanic is there, but we'll go back and get the chest, even though it probably won't be worth it. case it's something exciting. Watch it be a potion. Watch it be a bloody potion. Well, wow. Right, we better get that back, because otherwise this is going to be a very expensive fight. Why have I got Freya in the back row again? Oh, cool. Right, so we didn't get the high potion back, which is not ideal. So we came all the way around to do this. Yeah, you're only hitting stuff, not going in the front. Right, and then did you get cover? Oh, okay. I don't know who got what, but she off that. Okay, abilities, what has this given you? We did not previously have. Man-Eater, Insomniac. I don't care about either of those things. Oh, mind you, actually, yeah, we'll lose Undead, and we'll get that instead. Oh yes. Yeah, I think we're meant to. Get the bell by the bed, go to the palace, protect the brilliant. Okay. Oh wow, okay, this could be nasty. Oh, this could be very nasty. Right, okay, yeah, we're not going to do this, we're going to run away. Dreadful petrify this. I feel like we've done this in like the least efficient way possible. Just carry on. More doable. for our trouble. Done. It won't be okay. Yeah, I just don't think it, like, again, I know I keep drawing these comparisons to 7, but it leans into a lot of them. I just don't think it, like, oh yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah, like it sort of reuses a lot of the storytelling elements, but not in terribly good order. Right, okay. Well done me for taking off anti-dragon or whatever it was. Please be on Freya. Okay. Oh, apparently she no longer. Oh, maybe it was the ring. Yeah, the coral ring. Okay, undead killer, very nice. Right, first off. That, and then... Jump over that. Nope. Alright. Potentially nasty. cool. Right, so 2 tongues are good. 3 tongues are great. That means we've got a reasonable chance of doing this before the gradual petrify takes hold. Not that they seem to want to do it for whatever reason. Very late gradual petrify. Maybe it'll ask us to throw it at someone. And now we get to have something stolen from us. Which is wonderful, isn't it? I'll call you mate. Poison, but I think everybody is. Entirely underwhelming critical. Look, which is very nice. Just to hark back to Three Houses. There's a game that knows how to do a critical hit. You could accuse that game of a lot of things, but it didn't have underwhelming criticals. It made a suitable fuss when you got one. So let's hope that he attacks Zidane with his Thunder spell. Or attacks Vivi with his wings is also fine. Come on, Zidane. The lance. think she's still getting Dragon Killer or whatever. Oh my word, that's a way off. I think I'm going to hold out. Oh, still skin. Inside. Oh, mugshot. Yeah. That was mugshot. Holy shit. Right, okay. I'm gonna get 2 more of those, not really a great deal. Actually, 2 of them. Right, next one of those. Next one of those. Extra 2 of those. Extra 2 of those. And then I've got 1 of them, but right, I think that's okay. So we'll sort out our equipment and then save. Right, okay, not long until that's done. Leather plate. Hello. Bronze vest, very nice. No, I think I'd rather you have cotton robe. Mage's hat. It's as good as it gets. Cool. Iron helm. New. We want this. Silver gloves, new, we want this. Bronze armour is fine, desert boots is fine. Right, let's have a see what that gave us. Jelly was new, what was jelly? Prevents petrify and gradual petrify. I'm sure that'll be immensely useful when it comes in, but for now, not so much. Okay, cool. Yep, I'll save the game. Oh, shit. I've gone up quite a few levels since then. Is it just 1? Yeah, 3. Like, we might as well get our magic points back. Hope that we don't have to face the hammer dude. down there on its own in this monster-infested place. Again, it like things used from previous games. So, again, right, let's talk about storytelling for, unfortunately, the pad. It's going to be in the way of my riding leg. There we go. Let's talk about storytelling. Like, is now the time to prompt that memory? Like, I know you might say, well, we can have these memories at any point. There's nothing tying us to anything. This, you know, it's seeing Beatrix that reminds her of that. Yeah, but from a narrative point of view, you don't want to be thinking about these things in the heat of the moment. Every time Final Fantasy IX does this, it waters down the existing moment by drawing it in to something that's happened in the past. The mystery of why Queen Brahma is, or whatever her name is there, should be what we're focused on. Instead, it's just sort of, oh, it's just another thing that's happening. And why does Zidane know that? So they do exactly the same thing. Right, well, here is a crap battle. First off, we'll see what she has. sword we want, chain plate we want, Phoenix down we don't care about, but no, that will be pick up. Okay, well that's going to be problematic, isn't it? I'll keep doing that. Let's immediately put that Phoenix down to use. Maybe we'll get Vivi to cast slow. There it goes. Good. Zidane. Oh, he got the chain plate. Okay, that's something. Shock on Zidane. Oh, no. Use a high potion on him. I don't think he can survive it anyway, but we'll just see. Oh, that was the end of the fight. Yeah, so basically that fight, if you, I don't know, apparently you have to do it in so many turns, you can't win it anyway. And Final Fantasy IX loves this. Like, let's have a fight, but it's not a fight you can actually win. So, good, right, hello Kuja. Right, okay, cutscene. again, it's just kind of like. It's modelled in every respect off Sephiroth, but it's just like stuff phoned in Sephiroth. Like, do I want to save my game? Yes. Is that? Could it be? Right, I think. Right, 2 seconds here because. Sorry, you're going to lose visual. Oh, hold on, I'm going to lose functionality. Yeah, alright, disk change. Right, visual should come back very shortly. Yes. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, we have done the first disc. Okay, cool. Well, that's the opening to disc 2. I'll leave you to decide whether that was in fact the worst thing ever. So it's like, what was the fucking point of calling a dagger if we just everyone's gonna. We're gonna get control. Gloves. Ooh. We'll go silver gloves, slim curse. I'll save that still, but. Right, okay. I don't really think I want cover. Like, cover needs to give something. direction. Oh, I see. And like the other thing. Like I know I've moaned about the chests as well, but like that's a chest should have a reward in it. If the reward is such that it's like, oh, it's just that, you're not putting rewards in them, you're putting disappointment in them. Okay. Oh good, right. Right, we can only get one. Is there anything else that you have here that... I think we're okay for that. Right, so no money going forward. Who is this person who missed the ride? Sinner and Marcus. Say nothing of the timing with that. Blank. Remember blank? That can't be asked bike anymore. That rumbling. What is this fucking dialogue? Right. Oh yeah, I probably should have equipped those new weapons, shouldn't I? Well, whatever. I don't recall this being terribly difficult from the speed, but they are speedrunners. Sure, this is that simple. Okay, that's a good start. That's a bad middle. You, Marcus. Next turn. Okay. Well, wrong. He really does have something against Marcus, doesn't he? I think we're going to end this this episode with a little bit of grinding as we try and get the money back for all these Phoenix Downs that we've lost. I mean, at least we got the star. Poor Marcus. Hey, went for somebody else. Cool. The white magic cure. And I don't think there's anything else that we maybe one more steal just to see, but after that I think it's play it safe. Oh no, and there's something left. Oh, okay, so we can do. probably be our first use of it. Let's use the Phoenix down first. Thunder on Marcus, I reckon. No, on him. Ooh, right, okay. Ramble. Go for Steiner. Well, we got two things off it, didn't we? And he learned Book Killer. So there's that. Yeah. Again, I mean, first off, use your final cure on him. Use Annie. Right. Okay, cool. Let's get Air Rocket on the go. Still doing stuff, that's still doing stuff. Okay. Bronze Helm's doing nothing. Ooh. I think we get minus strike out of the way. Wait, no, the others have minus strike. So that's the other thing with this, is that like you do later. Excuse me. Did you get level? Oh no, we didn't. Get one because I only got one. Sword, that's fine. Not much point dealing with anything with him. Shock Vega. Well, it's actually a decent amount of money for a change. Right, so we might have missed out on some other stuff, but to be honest, as I say, I'm not really sure I care. Unfortunately, I have a feeling that the middle two discs will be the longest of the four. Yes, there's 4 discs, if you want to be aware of that. Disc 1 and disc 4 are absolutely jam-packed with cutscenes, full motion video, you know, obviously. The 4th disc has like the ending and things on, which will be a sizable cutscene. And the first one has like all the starting cinematics and so on, and it does lots of character introductions. I can't recall what, if any, are on this one. Oh, this is one thing I do actually quite like. So there isn't a time of day on the world map. Time of day is represented by where you are. So if we come back here, I think it will do it this way. The sort of the first half of this call it plateau is excuse me. Yeah, the first half is like sort of set in dusk. So whenever you're up here, it will always be dusk. And the city of Treno, it's always night. Now, as somebody who I prefer like theme and like art direction over like realism. I just think, I mean, like this, if you're going to punch for realism, like this is not the game you're doing it. Because, like, yeah. So here we are. So it is daytime here at Southgate. We get interrupted, and it'll move into dusk and then move into night. I think having an area set as permanently at one time, like. It's like it gives it an identity, and like chasing, as I say, realism with something like this, and indeed in most games, it's just not worth it. If you're going to have a day-night cycle, like. Most of the time, I would say that you have to take steps to make that worthwhile. There are games that do it very well. There are games that was like sort of revolve around it. If I think about something like Shenmue back in the day, you know that like you had working hours, so it made sense having a day-night cycle. But a lot of games, like the more, like Final Fantasy 15 has a day-night cycle, and it's just a pain. To be honest, at first it's like, oh, it's, you know, it gives a little something to it, and then it's like, it just makes the thing awkward. Okay, Trina. Oh, what do we get? We might get Thingy here, actually. God, what's his name? I'll call him Amaranth, but that's somebody very different. Awesome story. Oh, sorry, I thought that was gonna actually do the story, but no. Hopefully this is on Rails as I install this Windows update. What did I miss? Oh, Dagger lost 1,000 gil. Easy come, easy go. Right, okay, so I guess, so if I turn that on accidentally, right, no, that was about, okay. Power belt is infinitely better than the money. Ooh, counter. Oh, synth. Ah. God knows what it'll give. Whether there's any point to it. Right, well. there's probably something good we can win there. So now we have to go right the fucking way around. Or can we go through here? Can we... I don't think I want to fight the monster, if I'm honest. I think I will take this because if memory serves. I actually haven't got this stuff. Yeah, if it has a save point right by it, then yeah, fine, I'll do that. But if there isn't, oh, hello. Right, I'm thoroughly expecting to get our arse handed to us on this, but since I literally said I'll fight it if there's a save point nearby. Oh. Alright, go for it, Steiner. I didn't even equip counter. Let's just see what happens. We have no powers, this is just going to be pure dumb luck. Okay. Damage. Right, okay. Right, okay. MP attack will help him do quite a lot of extra damage, but probably isn't worth it. I think it's antibody coming off. You will get poisoned, but... Right, anyway. I mean, I have been that guy, and will be that guy again. That's the beauty of it. Oh, hello. Oh, that was quick. Oh yeah, that's... Oh, alright. Oh, why are you doing any of this? Cool. Not that achieved, but whatever. About 8 fights ago. About 8 bosses ago. Right, the design of this tower is going to make no sense whatsoever in about 5 seconds. Right. It would be nice. Yes, there is a monk. Good. Right, maybe, just maybe, we might get some gameplay in this. What's that? Steiner, you. Oh, good, right. We got that one. Because while the other team are reasonably well levelled, I have more concerns about this lot. Much more concerned. Many more concerned? I am much more concerned about this lot. In that case, that's absolutely fine. One compress for me. Right. Nice and level ups, that's nice. And we get a Dragonfly card. Lucky us. Puzzles in this game. I assume that we just have to pull every lever we can. No, well, we're not, because there is clearly going to be at least one of the chests here. What's this? Okay, I guess there's not going to be one of the chest. But anything that gets us a few more levels. In fact, actually, it might even be worth. Yeah, it might be worth having a few fights up here. We are, like, under-leveled in this team. Are we that under-leveled? I mean, we're like, yeah, 2 fights will take us up a level. So yeah, I think we will. Oh, what's this? Yeah, we'll take a few levels here. Me. Which I think actually makes Garnet our biggest damage dealer. Just have it. Air racket. Oh, I guess it was scan that she also got. Steepled hat is fine. Okay, it'll make the fight easier. It'll make the fight easier. And okay. I'm afraid Marcus has to. Now what's this? Learn abilities faster. I mean, that's always nice. Yeah. I'll picture about this bit for a sec. Yeah, we can equip Blanc with Marcus with extra stuff. But if we do, then we'll never get that. I don't think we'll ever get that stuff back. Obviously is what's this? You see, I would feel a lot better about the fights here are pretty trivial. Whenever the next that last boss encounter with the Black Mage was I don't think that's meant to be as slow as that. Please enrage as many of us as possible. Oh. I don't think I've ever used scan, so let's use scan. Level 8 Dragonfly. Nice, 350 health. And that was it for Garnet. She comes out of her trance swimsuit and back into whatever this is. Longer without stuff from the clock. But anyway, there it goes. Probably should grind up a bit more, but I can't be bothered. So I think we'll go back and save. Start this fight such as it is. And we're 2 levels higher, so something. Cover. We might as well go up 1 more level since we're just on the threshold of it. What gave you cover? Not that we use it. Linen. Nothing else, so let's keep using that. I won't pour myself a glass of wine. I better, in case the combat starts, forgetting just how slow the process of starting the battle is on this. Oh, can't see that over there. Now I shall pour myself a glass of wine. This will get us up a level, so we'll be at least at level 10, which feels much more on point than we were previously. Not quite enough for Marcus, but honestly I care about Marcus least of all of them because he's not the Perma party member that the other 2 are. And okay, couldn't be asked animating that one. Fair enough. Yeah, it could be the reason, yeah. Right. Okay, that's useless to us because we don't use that person. Damage. New. Okay, bone wrist. Okay, that's good. Poison thing. Okay, cool. Well, that makes that easy. You attack. I'm using those antidotes. I'm thinking about she's got a spell, hasn't she? That would. He's immune to it anyway. Predisposition to going for Marcus for whatever reason. Right, yeah. Really? Well, that's fucking underwhelming, isn't it? mean, was that not abundantly clear? Oh yes, I remember these people. Again, like, tonally, it's just all over the fucking show, isn't it? Like, we're at the 2-hour mark, which is normally a sign. First, hey, you can get bird killer. That one. Do that. Bug killer we want. Dragon killer we want. Especially one because we only get twice. Oh, it was her. It was bird killer, which I think she had anyway. We should probably save now, actually, just in case we get like some very unlucky fight. We'll have to go through all that shit again. That's Clara. We will pick up a few random encounters around the outskirts, and then actually we're at that 2-hour mark now, aren't we? It's like it's a game that's a lot better for cycling to than it is for drinking to, because like I've always got to have my hand on the pad to put like a very simple instruction in. Like this fight is an example. It's like, in order to ensure it goes as quickly as possible, I have to be ready to press that circle button. It would be cross, but I'll change the things around. I'm not manipulating anything. I'm just pressing the same damn button, but it is a button that needs pressing. No, I don't think we'll do Clara this time. I think Clara can be the thing we do afterwards. But we'll do a few fights just to make sure that we're on level on the ground. And I will do this despite it being a back attack because. Jumped with her actually. Okay, LVV, by the way, like, maybe I need to reflect your fucking position in the row with that. I'm fucking how much damage. Titus run for Zidane run for his money. sod all for counter. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Poison counter again. Ruby. That was an expensive fight, though. Potions back. So yeah. Banged on about it before, but the other thing with this that like it's just a little this do we it's like the world map music, it's just so fucking tame. Does the audio have that stage? Oh, I think it was heard. Let's get. Can't get it. Do you have ad status? You do have ad status. So to that end, we might as well do that. Yeah, he got there first, he can have it. Except we won't remember because it's not said. Yeah, like I keep comparing this game to Final Fantasy VII, which I think is like the game that evokes the most natural comparison. Like, I guess you can compare it to Final Fantasy X. But 10 isn't as good as 7. Or you can compare it to 8, but like, you know, everything's better than 8. The Final Fantasy VII world map music is the Final Fantasy VII main theme, and it's a fucking right piece of music. Like it is a serious piece of music. It's like a single loop round that piece of music is I think about like 7 minutes and like 54 seconds or something. And it's really like it building and it's quite bombastic, really. That world map music. They do a really cool thing in 7, as I recall, where they it doesn't start from scratch every time you finish a battle on the world map. You start from a like, I'm not sure if it's where you left off or whether or not it keeps playing sort of muted in the background otherwise. But like you don't get the opening seconds of it, so that you can enjoy all nearly 8 minutes of the damn thing. What's this piece of like like I always say like Nobuo Uematsu does fantastically. The composer of the music, he does fantastically in 7. 6 is good, and there's quite a few pieces in 7 that are kind of pulled from 6. Like the Temple of the Ancients theme, like leans really heavily on. I think it's called Ancient Forest or something like that from 6. 10's really, really good, although not all of that is Nobuo Uematsu. There's another guy, and his name escapes me. But like between the two of them, like because some of the best pieces in 10 are not Nobuo Uematsu. Everything in, to the best of my knowledge, everything in this and everything in 7 is Uematsu. But 10, there's another guy. And I'm pretty sure the other guy does the Mount Gagazet theme, which is one of the better pieces. Tizanakan's Nobu, which is which is one of the best pieces. There's loads of good pieces in 7. But yeah, the music in this has been underwhelming. The whole thing with it, like when we talk about the 7 and 10 comparison, like 7 and 10 are both riding off their stories. 7's the best story of the Final Fantasies. I think that's a fairly uncontroversial take on it. 10's not bad. It does like a few things really badly, but it does a lot of stuff really well. I really like Yuna. Yuna's great. And Tidus, and it will be Tidus. It will not be Tidus. I don't care like how it's pronounced in Japan. In the West, it's Tidus. Decent characters. Obviously, the combat in 10 leaves a lot to be desired. Like I've moaned a bit about the combat here in 9, but like fuck me, the combat in 10. It's pretty dire. And like the thing is with like the combat in 7, like because like I'm moaning a lot here about the amount of time that we spend not doing the combat. Like the Final Fantasy games, like they're halfway, maybe more than halfway, to like visual novels. Like normally when we talk about visual novels in video games, we think of a very specific engine. Most of them are done in something called the Ren'Py engine, and you generally think about sort of like like the anime art and like no animation, just like fixed images as visual novel. That's kind of the classic visual novel. But for anything where it's like the story is the main thing and the combat is kind of secondary, like should that be included in the visual novel bracket? Maybe when like Tim Kaine on his channel, the developer, the lead, well, just the lead guy really on Fallout 1, but also like the lead dev on Bloodlines and Arcanum and tons of stuff. Like I don't think he includes the Final Fantasies in his definition of RPGs. And I do include them. That's why we're recording it on this channel. I think it's perfectly okay to make a. Why is the cursor doing that? Sorry, I just noticed that. Like, that's a design, is it? Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's an interesting choice. Yeah, I don't think these match his definition, because you're not. Like his RPG definition is a lot closer to tabletop, and tabletop, obviously you are creating characters and role playing as them, whereas in these you know, we're not creating Zidane. Zidane might be a protagonist. He's not always a great protagonist, but yeah, so it might not meet Tim Kane's definition, and it might fit more snugly in the visual novel camp than the RPG camp. For me, it's you know, we're following characters. We've got this level-based progression. This, you know, it's not a skill-based system. It's mechanic based in that sense, and you've got this scale progression, so there's enough RPG for me, but it definitely, yeah, it feels very visual novel-y. The point with with Seven is that like the visual novel and the novel in Seven, I think that's a good story. I think that is a standalone good story. I think it's got good characters, it's well written. I think the storytelling devices, again, if you've seen that video I've done on the intro, I think that, you know, I think that earns its keep. And the fact that it's like compared to, I don't know, say Fire Emblem, it's quite gameplay light. Doesn't bother me because the story's good enough. But in 9, like the same storytelling devices are not as good. The core story isn't as good. And that makes it really like a lot more noticeable that the combat's not all that either. Plus, obviously, I'm comparing it to Fire Emblem Three Houses, which is a game released like 20 years later. You know, if you compare like the first, I can't remember what the first Fire Emblem game is, but like even if we talk about on the GameCube, which is like a generation of consoles after this, kind of a generation and a half, that Fire Emblem is like nowhere near as good as this on a purely combat level. So maybe at the time we were more willing to, you know, we were more engaged by the combat. So yeah. But like the other thing with this, man, I touched on it before, of like Zidane, the protagonist. Is he a protagonist? Like, does this game have a protagonist? You know, like, so far the player that we've controlled on the map screens that we have discovered the world through has been, we've had sections where we've done Zidane, we've had sections where we've done Steiner, we've had sections where we've done Vivi, we've had sections where we've done Garnet. There's only Freya, who, to the best of my recollection, we haven't directly controlled. and like lots of the world has been explored through other people. He's not even really the dominant character, like player control character. Which is just like it's another thing with Final Fantasy IX of like, and indeed, like if you're going to tell a story, you know, a protagonist is a tool to tell it. Like, not every story needs a protagonist. I always think of something like Pulp Fiction. Like Pulp Fiction has no protagonist. It's a series of things, but I don't know, like, what do you call it, like vignettes? Is that the word? But like, Pulp Fiction is designed to evoke the spirit of literal Pulp Fiction. It's like its characters are big but disposable. It's not really. It's not a story so much as a short, you know, like throwaway piece of fiction stories. You know, it's very good, but it's that's the format. Does that work for this game? I don't think so. So yeah. Anyway, in terms of the playthrough, I would say that getting onto the second disc has that soothed me a bit. If we would have been at the end of this episode and we were still on the first bloody disc, then like, yeah, I might be considering calling time. Excuse me. But it being the second one, we'll push forward a bit more. The other thing with this, with its slightly weird storytelling, as I recall, to my teenage self's like disappointment, there gets a point where we leave the continent we're on, and then I was expecting, there'll be tons more places like on 7. It's like, nope. There's like 2 more populated cities. So yeah. Right, in any case, I've rambled away as I always do. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.